We have all likely heard about this Activision patent. Methods and systems for incentivizing team cooperation in multiplayer gaming environments. That's the title of it. I'm not going to talk about the contents of this patent in this video. A lot of people have already done that. I'm going to talk about why it might be useful to encourage cooperation in video games based on research, but also comment on why a corporation may benefit from cooperation in video games. Over the past 15 years or so, there has been a significant shift towards people playing video games online with others, especially younger players. The research on playing video games has been changing along with this movement. For quite some time, a large section of the video game research community was hyper-focused on showing that violent video games led to aggression. And while I will not deny the research on this matter, it is somewhat outdated. That research focused on a single player sitting in front of a computer or console playing games alone, feeding into that lone gamer stereotype. And the fact of the matter is, that is not the most typical way people play video games. Most people play video games with other people, whether it is people they know or not. And that is not new. Even when I was really young, I played video games with other people, even if it was just playing Super Mario with my mom in my living room. It just wasn't online like it is now. Current research focuses on potential mitigating factors. And one of those factors is playing a game cooperatively versus competitively. One research study had participants play Mario Kart Double Dash. Some of the participants played in pairs and some played by themselves. If you're not familiar with the game, two characters are on one cart. In duos, one player controls the driver and the other sits on the back and controls like the turtle shells and banana peels. And they can switch positions if they want. If playing alone, one person controls both characters. After playing, the participants engaged in a follow-up task called the Give Some task, which is a social dilemma task. In this task, each person is paired with a new partner. The partners were anonymous and they were seated in different rooms. Each partner is given 5 chips, like poker chips, worth real money. Each chip is worth 50 cents, paid to you if you choose to keep it. But if you give it away, each chip is worth $1 paid to your partner. Ideally, both partners give all of their chips to the other to maximize how much money they leave with. The participants that played with a partner in Double Dash gave away more of their chips, which suggests simply playing a video game with others may increase cooperation, the feeling of cohesion, and trust, which are all considered pro-social thoughts and behaviors. Also, those pro-social thoughts and behaviors transferred from the first partner to the second partner. This is an example of the norm of reciprocity. Simply put, we tend to help people that help us, not harm them. In the social dilemma example, we saw that the helping aspect can transfer to other people, even if only temporarily. Another study had participants play a violent video game, Halo 2, either cooperatively or competitively. And then they followed up with a similar task to the previous study. What they found is that playing a violent video game cooperatively leads to more pro-social behaviors, compared to playing the same game competitively. So why is encouraging cooperative gameplay a good thing? It encourages and produces pro-social thoughts and behaviors, in the short term at least. Many other factors contribute to the subsequent thoughts and behaviors after playing video games, but I just happen to find this one compelling, especially considering the Activision patent that has resurfaced about propelling cooperative gameplay. Pushing cooperation may not be bad from a social psychological standpoint, but from a business standpoint, I doubt that is their endpoint. It's likely they are counting on that feeling of cooperativeness, helping, cohesion, and all the other positive feelings to transfer to the brand or the game, potentially meaning people are playing it more, saying positive things about the game, and maybe spending more money on the franchise. In turn, this is directly related to word-of-mouth marketing, which tends to hold a stronger weight among consumers than media marketing. Maybe I'll do an in-depth video on consumer psychology, or actually like several videos, because that would be one really long video. Anyway, I hope you learned something from this video, and if you want, you can check out my resources in the description below. And thanks for watching.